Hi, I'm the beauty professor, and recently I've been asked by a few of my subscribers, both on my YouTube channel as well as on my blog, to cover a comprehensive overview of my skincare routine. And as a beauty blogger, I will say that it's both a blessing and a curse to be able to try a host of skincare options. I love trying things, but my skin is really sensitive, so I've learned to really pare it down to just the basic necessities that will get me through my day and then my evening. And so the products I'm going to share with you in this video are ones that I've used for an extended period of time. That doesn't mean I don't incorporate new products into my routine on a semi-regular basis, but it does mean that these products are ones that I can speak with complete authority on, at least in my own personal experience. I can say that these are products that I know and I love. I'm certain that they work, at least in my case. So before I get into the products themselves, I'll just tell you a little bit about my personal skin. I would say that my skin is light to light medium in skin tone. It tans very, very easily, though I don't allow my face to get tan anymore whatsoever. I shun the sun on my face. Sometimes I'm not as diligent when it comes to my limbs, especially if I'm in a pool and there's sun and it's warm, but definitely my face, it's not getting an ounce of sun as far as I have control. In terms of oil production, I'd say that I'm probably fairly combination in nature. If I accrue any oil, it's going to be through this area here in the center of my face. I wouldn't say that I'm dry on the outside, probably more just normal. And thankfully, that's been something that's just balanced out as the years have passed. I do have a propensity towards freckling if I do get an ounce of sun, which is why I'm so vigilant these days. So I'll get just freckling across here and my nose and even my forehead. And while I don't hate the freckles, I do feel like that's a sign of probably deeper damage, and that makes me nervous and uncomfortable. So I do my best to protect my skin wearing a sunscreen, a physical sunscreen of at least SPF 30 anytime I know that the light of day is going to touch my face. I don't really break out anymore in a major way, which I'm thankful for. I can't say that that's always been the case, but certainly the last couple of years that is the case. And I attribute that to just being really diligent with a simple skincare system and perhaps maybe growing out of some of those more annoying skin conditions. As a rule, I would say that my greatest skin concerns would be maintaining a clear complexion. I have very sensitive skin. It reacts to certain ingredients that don't agree with me, like lanolin. I have to completely stay away from anything with lanolin in it. Also, products that are heavily fragranced can trigger a reaction for me. So I work hard to make sure that I don't use products that make my skin freak out or act overly sensitive. Also, certainly I'm embracing this notion of an anti-aging regimen. I want to make sure that I'm giving my skin its best chance to go through the years as healthy as possible. All right, onto the products. So in the morning when I wake up, I just cleanse my face with the Avokanto cleansing spa water, and this is a product that I have discussed both on my blog and I believe in previous videos. I can't get enough of this. And all I do is I take one of my Sephora cotton rounds. I can't get enough of these either. I buy them in bulk when I go to Sephora. It's the best cotton round on the market, in my opinion. And I just put one pump of the Avokanto water onto the round, and I just clean my face. And because I always go to bed with a clean face to begin with, at least I take my makeup off, then this just cleans off anything that might have occurred overnight, and my skin is fresh and clean and balanced. I highly recommend this spa water. Upon cleansing my face, I then have a couple of options for hydration. So if it's really dry outside, then I use a single pump of the Sponge Ladi Avokanto oil. This is a beautiful dry oil for the skin. It's made with avocado oil as well as vitamins D and E, and it just smells completely fresh and natural. I only need a tiny pump of this, and I just take those drops, or the equivalent of what those drops are, and I just press it into my face. It adds a beautiful sheen and a nice round of moisture, but it's not heavy and it doesn't leave me looking oily, which I really appreciate. Next comes my beloved Le Métier de Beauté Peau Vierge. And I've talked about this product many times in the past as well. I'm actually on my third bottle in color number 2, which is perfect for light to light medium skin tones. Sometimes if it's not that dry outside, I'll just go straight to this as my first layer upon cleansing. And I love the fact it comes in a pump bottle here, so it's hermetically sealed. I just do a single pump. This is so perfectly calibrated to not give you more product than necessary. One pump, and then I just rub it with into my fingers like this to warm it up, and then I spread it off throughout my face. And it is skincare. It's got retinol in it, but it's a suspended form of retinol that does not dry out your skin. It also has illuminating properties, and it's lightly tinted, so it's kind of like a very lightly tinted moisturizer. For me, it's my first base before foundation, but my mom, for example, uses this every day as well, and she just uses it alone. She has amazing skin, and this suffices for her. I cannot say enough good things about this product. I know I rave about it all the time, but it's in earnest because it's just amazing. Following the Peau Vierge, I typically add one of 2 sunscreens. I've been using 2 in my rotation lately. The first is the Kogan UV Care Milk. It's SPF 30. It is a physical sunscreen. I've just read enough troubling things about non-physical sunscreen. So the Kogan comes in this tiny little bottle, but you only need a squirt of it. It's got a great, very clean applicator. I just shake it up, put a dollop in my fingers, and then rub it through my face. It gives a great kind of matte finish, and it doesn't have a scent that I can ascertain. Nope, it's good. So I love this. I'm going to get a new bottle of it later on this spring. I've got about this much left, so I will be needing a new one soon. And this was released last year by Kogan. It's just a great sunscreen, and it doesn't leave a white cast as far as I can tell when I take pictures. The other sunscreen that I've been working with is by Stages of Beauty, called Hello Sunshine, and it's a Universal Fluid SPF 29. And it's 100% fragrance free. It's formulated for sensitive skin, and it's got UVA and UVB protection. I'm most fascinated by this dropper situation. Check this out. It's like this dropper, very similar to the Giorgio Armani Maestro foundation, but you just put 10 to 12 drops in your hand. It's very liquid in nature, and then you just rub it all over your face. It does have a little bit of chemical sunscreen, but the larger proportion of ingredients are devoted to the physical. So after that base layer is achieved, I've got the moisture, the Peau Vierge, which hits a bunch of bases, and then the sunscreen. I usually apply my makeup, always have some foundation on, and go throughout the day. Then at night, I will use my Kogan Spa water to cleanse again. Oftentimes, I'll also exfoliate in the shower with exfoliation gloves, and I'll just use plain old ivory soap, which I've used since I was a baby. It's great. It doesn't irritate my skin, and it gives a very deep clean. Sometimes my eye makeup is so indelible that I'll need to have some extra reinforcements. I've been loving the Le Métier de Beauté eye makeup remover. It's a dual action, so it's got kind of the blue remover mixed with the oil, and I know there are other products on the markets with a similar concept. This one just is in a great little bottle. I received this in Palm Beach as a gift, and it's amazing. So I just put some on a pad and then clean my eyes up. It'll take off anything. After properly cleansing again in the evening, I tend to follow up with one of my favorite products, which is the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. I'm on my second bottle of this, soon to be third. Its most potent ingredient is lactic acid, and it's designed to reduce scars, mild to moderate hyperpigmentation. It creates brightness and tightening of the skin. It's just a great all-around product. I wear it only at night, though you can wear it in the day if you wish. Every morning after I've put this on at night, I wake up with skin that I'm happy with, or happier with. The product that I've just recently begun to try, and so while I'm trying it, I'd like to know I'm not using Good Jeans starting this week, is the Le Métier de Beauté Dark Spot Corrector. It was just released this month, and it comes in this great pump bottle. I'd love to pump some out for you, but it's so precious that I don't want to waste the product. But I do have pictures of it on my blog. This is designed to lighten freckling, sun damage, dark spots that might remain from some blemish of the past, and also in an overall way refine the skin. It's paired with the Povier's line, so it does have retinol, and it is amazing so far. I've used it for a couple of days and I've just noticed my skin getting smoother and my freckles. I can't say that they've lightened, but I haven't, given it the 28 days that's required. But in the couple of days that I've used it, my skin condition has just improved in a general way. I'm really excited about the prospects of this product. Scott Reyes over at Neiman Marcus, he's a great Le Métier de Beauté specialist and expert, and he mentioned to me this last week that he's had clients come back to the counter after having tried this with just dramatic results. So as somebody who has accrued some sun damage in her time, having been at the beach and not always been so great about sunscreen when I was younger, I'm really, really hopeful about the outcome of this product, and I certainly will be weighing in after a few weeks to let my subscribers and my readers know what the final verdict is. I would like to mention that I have recently been selected to be a Rock R Lilos capital C ambassador for this next year, starting this month in March. And I'm really honored to be a part of their blogger program. They choose 20 beauty bloggers for the year to experience this brand. I have not tried this Rock Retinol Correction Sensitive Night Cream. So it's got retinol, but it's designed for sensitive skin. I am looking forward to trying this later on after I go through my 28 days of the Métier Dark Spot Corrector program. Also an eye cream for sensitive skin, and that's the one area I have to say I haven't really found the holy grail product yet for eye cream. I know I should be using an eye cream, but oftentimes I just don't. So I'm looking forward to trying this eye cream as well, and I look forward to weighing in on the results of that once I've given it a proper test. I never talk about skincare until I've tried it for a good 3 to 4 weeks so that I can give you an honest review of my experience. Finally, and I do consider this its own form of very easy to manage skincare, I sleep on my back when I go to bed at night, and that's been a habit I've had to work hard to kind of cultivate because I'm more comfortable on my side or even on my stomach. But I've noticed that as I sleep on my back, that my face is less puffy in the morning. It doesn't have the same creases that one can create or accrue when they sleep on their side or on their stomach. And I've read studies that support the fact that when you sleep on your back versus the other positions I've mentioned, that your overall skin health is better. You're not pressing potential bacteria into your face. You're certainly avoiding as much line or wrinkle creation. And so I've noticed an overall improvement in the health of my skin since I've forced myself to do this. So that's it. That's my simple skincare routine for morning and evening with some additional optional products thrown in for good measure. I would love to hear back from you. Let me know what kind of skincare is currently revolutionizing your life. What are you into? What's working? What doesn't work? I'm always interested in hearing what my readers and subscribers are embracing skincare-wise. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't hesitate to contact me via email or comments should you have any questions at all. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to visit me at my beauty blog, Beauty Professor, which can be found at www.beautyprofessor.net. Take care.